One of the most common questions I get asked from anyone sitting from Boeing in front of me planning for retirement is, Crystal, do I take the lump sum or do I do the actual payout? And really that question is going to be very dependent on your specific situation. For some people, it absolutely makes sense to take the lump sum, especially taking into account beneficiaries and kids and so forth. And for some people, it's a matter of security. Maybe they're concerned and they're not sure how the pension will pay out and is it going to be okay, since we know a lot of pensions have been unfortunately underfunded. Now, in a sense, putting all that aside, it is all going to be, again, dependent on your specific situation and running the numbers. But why don't I just answer, what's the difference between a lump sum and an actual payout? So when you do a single lifetime payout, it means I am going to get the single amount, right? This payment for the rest of my life. So let's just say you were going to get $500,000 or you're going to get $2,700 a month. If you did do the lump sum, how are you going to actually take that $500,000 to generate the same amount of income for you for the rest of your life? So these are the questions that really are important to actually address and be able to take a look at. Where you don't want to be is that you take the lump sum and then you end up not having enough money and you don't get that income for the rest of your life. Now, let's address the questions of which actual payment would I choose. Let's say if I do choose to take the actual payment, do I go with a single life? Do I go with 50% survivorship? Do I go with 75% or 100% survivorship? Just the other day, I was talking to an engineer from Boeing, and that was the biggest question he had because his wife is a lot younger than him. So remember, that is going to take into effect how much the reduction would be depending on your spouse's age as well. So for example, let's say if you are getting $2,400, if you take the 50% survivorship, that means if something happens to you, your spouse will only get $1,200. So that is going to make a big difference to the actual payment if something did occur in your lifetime. So these are the things you want to watch out for. For 100%, it means you take less. So let's say if your payment was $2,700 a month, now you may not get $2,700, maybe you get $2,400, but you both will get $2,400 for the rest of your life. So these are the things that really are important when it comes to which option would I choose. Now, looking at it holistically from top level, do I take the lump sum and then make these distribution myself, or do I take the payment is going to be dependent, as I said, on your specific situation and what are you going to do with that money to give you that stream of income. The other reason a lot of people are looking at doing this, why, and these are conversations I've had with many Boeing employees, is they're concerned about taxes going up in the future. So if your income is Social Security and pension and whatever amount that is going to come from your 401k, which would be, let's say, your required minimum distribution. So if these streams of income are all pre-tax dollars and you are concerned about actual government raising tax brackets, right, in the future, then maybe an option for you would be considering looking at a lump sum, because you can actually do a tax planning by doing some conversions along the way when you take the lump sum out, where you don't have that option if you're taking the payments. Again, I have no idea which situation will be best for you. It's dependent on your specific situation. I just want you to understand the pros and cons. There's pros and cons definitely on both sides, and it's really a matter of figuring out what's best in your situation. If you have any questions and you want to understand this a little bit further, better, especially on a specific individualized situation, we do a lot of Boeing evaluation plans. You're more than welcome to give us a call and we'll see what's best for you and your family.